Hey guys, it's me, Nicole, with Amazing Mutts, and today I wanted to talk briefly about positive training. I wanted to explain what it is versus what it isn't. The reason I felt it was important to make this video is because there are a lot of dog trainers out there that are marketing themselves as positive trainers when that's not at all what they are. So let me explain to you very quickly what a positive reinforcement trainer is. First of all, positive training is really kind of a mindset, I guess you would say. It's really kind of a lifestyle that you have with your dogs. And so when you're a positive reinforcement trainer, the last thing that you want to do is punish your dog. Okay, there's a difference between punishment and discipline, which is something that I'm going to go over in another video. But punishment is any type of action towards your dog that is harsh, that inflicts pain. And there are a lot of trainers who continue to use choke collars and prong collars, and they'll even hit their dogs or pinch their ears really hard to get them to open their mouth so they can teach them how to fetch or how to get things. And one of the things that we're learning, one of the things that science is teaching us about working with dogs as well as other animals is you don't have to train that way. That is not the best way to train a dog or a cat or any of God's creatures on this earth. We don't like to be treated that way because it hurts. We don't like to feel pain. That's not good, and that is not the best way to teach anyone any type of skill or command or trick. It does not work. And well, I shouldn't say it doesn't work. It does, but there are a lot of serious side effects that can come from training an animal that way. And the serious side effects are potential aggression towards people and total and utter distrust towards anyone, especially their handler, and not to mention that they continue to live in fear. You know, they never know when they're going to get like a quick correction, which is really, you know, a tight pull on their choke chain or prong collar. And so, I mean, it's really a barbaric way of training. And the reason I bring this up is because there are a lot of trainers out there who continue to use these methods, but they call themselves positive trainers because when the dog does something good, they'll still give the dog a treat or a toy to play with. So because they are still reinforcing that positive behavior, they are mislabeling themselves as positive trainers when they're not. They would be considered balanced trainers, which, you know, I still don't particularly care for. So a positive reinforcement trainer is someone who is going to be using gentle methods when training your dog. And yes, they are going to be using treats and as rewards, or actually a reward doesn't have to be a treat. It can just be something that the dog wants. So it can even be affection, you know, if the dog wants affection at that time. It can be tossing a ball, playing tug of war. Those can be rewards too. And there's absolutely no choke chains or prong collars or water spray bottles when it comes to positive dog training. And you know, the only time that I've recommended using water bottles with dogs is when they get really, really aggressive towards each other and nothing is breaking them up. That's the only time I've ever recommended to anyone, you've got to do what you've got to do, you know, with the least amount of backlash. So yeah, that's the only time I would use a spray bottle, but that's not even training. That's breaking up what could be a devastating fight. And so, but other dog trainers will use that as a training tool. And it's not right. So if you are speaking to someone who claims that they are a positive dog trainer, ask them, do you use prong collars or choke chains when training dogs? And a lot of them will be honest and they'll say, well, yes, I do. You know, we just use the prong collars and give the dog a quick correction. And, you know, as soon as you hear that, you know that they're not positive trainer. Yeah, they're a dog trainer or dog abuser, you know, however you look at it, but they're not positive reinforcement trainers. So a positive reinforcement trainer is anyone who will train your dog without causing any type of harm on them. There's no infliction of pain. That is not how we are going to get the attention of your dog. And positive reinforcement training works. It works. That's one of the reasons why it's getting so much attention lately, is because it does work. And balanced trainers and old school dominant trainers will tell you differently. But if it was true that it wasn't effective, it wouldn't be as popular as it is today. Victoria Stilwell would not have a job. So, positive training does work. In some cases, it may take longer than, the old school training. Really depends on what it is that you're trying to train into or out of a dog. But anyhow, that's what positive training is really all about. So if you have any further questions, I am here for you. Just drop me a line at info@amazingmutts.org, or you can leave a message in the comments section of this video. So, again, if you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear from you, and that's pretty much it. So if you are in need of a dog trainer and you live in Corona, California, or the surrounding area, I'd love to help you out. You can call me at 951-547-2242, or visit our website at www.amazingmutts.org. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.